Hello, hello.
Hi,
Happy Saturday.
you too.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good. Yeah.
Good.
Feels good to be, doing something, you know,
Yeah.
positive.
Positive, exactly. Good for you, right? Something good for the body and mind.
Exactly. Hey, Marcia, how are you today? Oh, I think you're on mute.
It's
You're
early
getting
on this coast, so I'm still waking.
Yes, it is. Good job getting up. Very
That's why
nice.
I like the Zoom meetings. It the appointment to be with other people is a motivation for me.
Me
I can
too.
download all sorts of inspirational and exercise videos, but I don't go to them. I mean, I don't use them very often, rarely.
Yeah. There's something about the appointment, and there's something about the kind of social interaction that's very reinforcing, just knowing someone else is there,
Mhm.
you
And
know.
and I always try not to say, "Is that a girl thing?" I'll show up for other people.
Mm. There may be part of that too, sure. Yep, I have a standing thing that I do with a friend of mine. On Sundays, we go for a walk. And there are many times that the only reason I show up is because I know that if I don't go, I'll be letting her down.
Yeah.
Yeah, powerful. Yep. I think we're coming up on noon. So we're going to start, and we're kind of easing into it anyway. This check in is part of it. So it's kind of all of a piece. So if people come in, we'll just check in with them as well. Um, so just to get us started, what is one word that you would use to describe how you're feeling today? It doesn't have to be positive, it doesn't have to be negative. It can just be how you're feeling.
Rough.
Rough.
Oh, go ahead.
I heard rough. Is that right, Marcia?
Yes.
How about you, Francine?
I'm feeling it's kind of a mixture of emotions, It's like the holidays are gone now, and I feel kind of harried to get deconstruct all the decorations and all that stuff. So it's kind of like, and there's no rush, but it's kind of on me, let's just put it all away now because it's over. Because there's a certain, to me, sort of sadness, or something. I don't know if it's a sadness, but after the afterglow, and it's like, oh, all the stuff's still up and you're looking at it and it's like it's all over with. Yeah, so but all in all, I think right now I'm feeling pretty calm and looking forward to kind of just relaxing and de-stressing.
Yeah, my word I think would be decompressed. Well,
Yeah,
I feel like I need to decompress
yeah,
from, the last few days, and, not necessarily even the holidays. It's just been a busy few
yeah.
months in general.
I
Um,
hear you.
yeah,
And same here, I'm still, trying to heal from having oral surgery like five
I,
days before Christmas. So,
yeah,
yeah, that was very stressful for me. I have a lot of anxiety about stuff like that. So it just kind of, up until that point, it was just, and then afterwards, the care and just like, oh, I hope I don't have any complications. And, everybody's gone during the holidays. So if you had some issues, you call and it's like, well, they won't be back. And it's like, what am I supposed to do?
yes. So are you feeling a little better now as it's starting to heal?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm grateful. It's been 14 days yesterday, so it's nice to be able to. I was glad I could eat some turkey on Christmas, it was real small, tiny pieces, but it was real succulent, and I'm just like, oh, good, I
Nice.
hope I don't choke. But yeah, I was able to have food, on Christmas, and I was happy about that.
And welcome, Sue. Nice to see you as well. We're just going around and giving a word to describe how we're feeling today, whether it's positive, negative, neutral, whatever, and maybe a little, bit about why you chose that word.
Probably stress.
Okay.
I have a vulnerable adult son, so
Hmm.
he's kind of takes care of why I'm stressed. We'll just leave it at that.
Understandable. Understandable. And Marcia, did you want to say anything else about how you're feeling?
Oh, it's mostly physical. I've been fighting this weird sore throat, cold, cough, super congestion. I cough so much my ribs kind of hurt. So
Oh,
my voice is a little rough because of it. So
let's just all take a minute. And this is something, I don't know if any of you have been in one of my women's circles I've done before, but after someone shares something, instead of saying something verbally necessarily, we beam each other. So you put your hands up, and it just is an acknowledgement like, I hear you, I support you. And the person that just talks can receive it with their hands up. So we can try that when we share, maybe. So after someone shares something, we beam them with our palms towards the screen. And then the person that just spoke will put their palms up like they're taking it in.
oh wow.
Yeah, I like that because it really like it allows people to know they're being heard without having to do a lot of back and forth or to give advice or anything like that. Um, so we can give it a try. If it works, it works. It works in that context. I don't know if it'll work in this one. We'll see. But let's try it because I think it's a nice way for people to feel like they're heard. Um, Going from there, um, on a scale of 1 to 10, just as a number, with 1 being I feel very stressed, anxious, or low, to 10 being like I am totally blissed out and feeling wonderful. Like, where on that spectrum would you just, what number popped into your head of what you're at? And you can say it out loud. It's just 4 of us.
7.
3 or 4.
Five.
Okay, I'm in there around 6 maybe for me. And just make a mental note of that. We'll check in at the end to see if anything's changed. It might not. We might stay the same. That's not a problem or an expectation that it has to change. It's just interesting to notice because sometimes these exercises and things can shift us slightly. But sometimes it takes a while of practicing for it to start to do that. So I don't want you to be set up to think like I'm going to do one thing and I'm just going to feel magically better. Of course, it's taken us a while. There's a lot of things going on that have put us into whatever state we're in now. And sometimes if we're feeling relatively good, we just want to stay there. That's fine too. So I just wanted to kind of set the stage on that. Um, so to start, I do want to say that we can do this sitting down, standing up, or even laying down. And that goes for everything we're doing today. It's extremely gentle. You get to choose. It's great to have the camera on so we can see each other, and it's that kind of like social thing, but it's always optional. So if something happens, we need to step away or any reason at all, you don't have to explain yourself. You can turn your camera off. That is fine, totally acceptable. Want to make sure everyone understands that. So for our first exercise, I just want us to come into our bodies. So very simple. We're going to start with some belly breathing. So just inhaling deeply, allowing the belly to fill up, and exhaling with a sigh. Put your hands on your belly if that feels good. Feeling it expand, and then exhaling with a big, big old sigh. Eyes can be open or closed. Just doing this at your own pace. See how loud you can make it. Next time you inhale, let's take the hands up overhead. Reach towards the ceiling. Hold here, hold your breath, reach, 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 and then arms come down, let the air out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and let it all out. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, let it out. Okay, good job. From here, let's move a little bit. You can do this again, any position that you're in, whether you're sitting, standing, or lying down. We're going to take the arms up and then just push them down. So even if you're lying down, you would just lift them up where you're at and go down. If you're in a chair, same thing. Just use whatever range of motion you have based on your space, based on your arms, everything. So try to do it on an inhale, arms are up, and exhale, they come down. Come to stillness. Just let your breath come back to normal. Slowly just rock back and forth. It can be just right in your chair, just shifting your hips back and forth, soothing motion. Your head get involved if that feels good. Maybe your arms start to sway a little bit. Calming down. We were kind of jazzing ourselves up a little bit with those arm swings. And we're just kind of soothing ourselves. And then coming to stillness. Take your arms up, cross them, however feels comfortable. Like you're giving yourself a little bit of a hug. Take a moment and just give yourself a little press, like you're giving yourself a hug. And then let the shoulders relax, your wrists are crossed, hands are just lightly draped over your upper chest, towards your shoulders. So now we're going to tap alternately. So we're alternating hands, tapping on our shoulders. And this is called butterfly tapping. And it is great for the nervous system because it uses both sides of your brain. The fact that you're interacting across your body, with your right and left sides like this is great for calming your nervous system. From here, we're going to extend the tapping. So we're going to go into what's called body tapping, which is just we're tapping different parts of our body. This is a way of connecting your mind and body, like you're literally connecting with different parts of yourself. And you can, however makes sense to you, maybe start, we started with the butterfly tapping, so maybe from there we kind of move out to the arms and then maybe to the trunk and then maybe legs. what feels good. You know, if you can tap towards your feet, that's great. If that feels not good, then don't do it. Just come back up. If you're down, start coming towards the top. And then as you come towards your head, I like to shift to using fingertips. Just alternating, tapping. There's no wrong way to do this. This isn't any specific pattern or anything like that. Just even your face a little bit is nice. Okay, we'll come back to stillness. So I think most of us are seated. So just settle into your chair. Let your breathing just happen naturally. Do a progressive muscle relaxation. So start by deepening your breathing. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. If not, just look down towards the floor. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this a few times. Continue to breathe, and we're going to start with your feet. Focus on your feet. Inhale deeply and curl your toes, tensing the muscles in your feet. Hold. Keep the tension for 5 to 10 seconds. Now release. Exhale and release the tension, noticing if you feel any relaxation. Moving up through your body, we'll go to our calves. Point your toes to tense your calves. Hold. And release. Great. Moving up to your thighs, squeeze your thigh muscles and hold. And release on an exhale. On your next inhale, tighten your buttocks. Hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then on your next exhale, release. Continuing to move up the body, we'll go to your stomach. Tighten your abdominal muscles. Hold, hold, hold. And then on your next exhale, release your stomach. Coming to your hands, clench your fists tightly and hold. And then your next exhale, release. Moving up, your arms, flex your biceps, squeeze your arms, and then release. Moving up to your shoulders, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Hold, 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 and then release. For your neck, gently tilt your head back and tense your neck muscles. So just a little bit back if that feels okay for you. If not, stay looking forward and tense your neck muscles. And then release. Moving to your face, scrunch all your facial muscles together. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. And then release. Now relax your whole body. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. And let's go around and just do a brief check-in about how we feel, if anything has changed, we feel the same, what sensations you might be feeling in your body. We'll take just about a minute each. And when the person finishes, we can do the beaming thing.
Oh, neat. That was nice to address pieces of my body I don't always deal with in the morning, just to, yeah, it felt good.
Nice.
Now, if we could get rid of the cough, I'd be great. Excuse me.
And you know what? When you're done, you can also say, I'm complete.
Oh, okay.
That'll let people know, because just in case they want to make sure that they don't cut you off.
Right.
That's a nice thing to do. Or you can just do this receiving thing and we'll also know.
I am complete. That's it. Thank you. Ow.
Yeah, I definitely feel a lot more relaxed, and my muscles aren't so tight in my neck and back. And just like Marcia said, there are just a lot of areas of my body that, that I get ignored. And so paying special attention and, stretching and actually just giving it some love, helped. I feel a lot looser and just a lot better. So I'm
Wonderful.
thank you.
I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit calmer, so we're good.
Nice. Wonderful. Yeah, I think I'm even a little more calm. And I, I'm not sure, Sue, if you were in here yet when we did like a number, but we did 1 to 10 of how we were feeling. And I think I did a 6. So I think I'm more like an 8, because 10 is like really like great and blissed out, and 1 is not feeling so good. So maybe what would be the number for you right now, do you think?
Yeah, I was a 3 or 4, so I'd say maybe a 5 or 6.
Oh, yeah, I remember now that you said that. Yeah. Okay. And Marcia, how about you?
I think I went up a point physically. The muscles that just got addressed really were glad that they were moved and used and woken up from a long night's sleep.
Awesome. And you, Francine?
I went up a point. I'd say I went from 7 to 8, mentally and physically, because of, not just because of the relaxation techniques, but just being, social around others that understand. So.
Right. I'm looking down at my calendar because we have another one of these if you're available tomorrow. Tomorrow is a little earlier. So it's at 10 a.m. just because of the scheduling situation on my end. That might be a little early for you, Marcia. But if you're up, you can join us. And Sue, I'm not sure where you're located.
I'm in Minnesota.
You're in Minnesota. It might be a little early for you too. We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's good
awake
for you.
usually 5, 6 a.m.
Francine, remind me where you are.
Arizona.
Arizona. Okay. So that's touch and go too. I don't know how if you're an early riser.
I think it just depends on the day.
Okay. We will be doing this again. So if you're available, please feel free. The link is the same, or if you registered, you'll have that reminder come. And we'll do this again tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
All
Thank you
right.
very
Have
much.
a great day.
Thank
You
you.
too. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
A quick comment, Amelia. I really like what you said about using the the hand signals. A real pet peeve of mine is people trying to give me advice when I've not asked for it. I'm losing friendships because I'm finally realizing I have friends that keep doing that to me when I've not asked for advice. So when you said, just saying that we've heard you and instead of giving advice, that speaks volumes to me.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
slowly dropping friendships because I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I'm with you
That's
100%. And I'm not perfect at it. I fall into old patterns sometimes. So I really appreciate it when people let me know and remind me, because sometimes, I forget. Sometimes I just, it's old patterns. We're used to that. So if I ever do it, you can let me know.
well, you're the instructor here, so it's okay.
No, we're all equal here, and I don't believe that. Yeah, so thank you for sharing that. That's very powerful.
Mhm.
Anyway,
That's
so on that
wonderful.
light note,
I love it.
Mm.
That's great. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
You have a
yeah,
great day.
thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Have a good one.